I'm Katrina, this is Sow and Tare, and I have a few tips for you for Christmas. So, first thing is, number one, if you are making bread, you're not used to making bread, your bread is not going to rise unless it is in a warm environment. So if you keep your house colder, like I usually do, bump up that heat, and your bread will rise tremendously well and you will be successful. So that is tip number one. Tip number two, make sure you have everything out of the freezer at the right time. So there's times to check when to get the turkey out, when to get your ham out, whatever thing you're making, make sure everything's out of the freezer. Tip number three, you can use your phone to have several different timers. So you can set alarms for each thing that needs to come out of the oven, each thing that needs to be put in the oven, and schedule that. So, I don't know what tip number we're on. Another tip, if things are not done all at the same time, like perfect people always have, guess what? My house, we call that eating fancy. You get your courses. You have this course and that course and that course, and you're eating fancy like you're at a fancy restaurant. So that's something you can do. Some wordplay you can use if you're stressed, too much stress. You're like, I just need things to be on the table. Tell people you're eating fancy tonight and it'll be okay. Another tip, I have pumpkin pie and fudge nut pie recipes on my videos. I'll put the links up here, and you can also search the channel for that. So if you are in a bind and you're like, oh wow, I forgot I was gonna do pumpkin pie from scratch, or oh, fudge nut pie, what's that? It's delicious is what it is. Check out those videos and you can follow those and give your family an awesome dessert. Are you making something with bones in it for Christmas? Are you making turkey? Are you making chicken? Are you making quail? Ham? Are you making something with a bone in it? I am going to teach you to make bone broth. So put those bones in the freezer. Once you have the turkey carcass, you have the different bones, you can do this with any of the bones from anything that you eat and make a bone broth. If you want a specific type of broth, like a turkey broth with turkey broth, a beef broth with beef broth, then you can make those separate, or you can combine them and get all the goodness together. It depends what flavor you're going after and nutrients and all that. But what I want to tell you now is to save those bones, put them into the freezer, in a Ziploc bag, in a bread bag, in some sort of bag, and I will be making a video showing you how to make bone broth. Now, the result of the bone broth could be in a jar. If you can it, you need a pressure canner, not a pressure cooker, pressure canner. You could freeze dry it if you have a freeze dryer, or you can freeze it if you have a freezer. You could try to dehydrate. If you're going to do that, you're going to want to boil the heck out of the water so it's very thick, and I don't really recommend going that route. I recommend, if you're in that situation where you don't have special equipment, either get that equipment or put it in the freezer. And so bone broth is good for you for many different ways. You get all the minerals from the bones, you get the collagen and all of the good yumminess for your bones, for your bone health, and for your health. And so having that is going to be absolutely a game changer for you. You don't have to go to the store and get stock anymore. You can make your own. And we're going to discuss all of that in another video. So put your bones in the freezer and be prepared to do something with them in a little bit. And well, if you forgot to give someone a gift, guess what? You can sign them up to be a Katrina's Kits, and that is on my channel. Join the channel. We do a Cook With Me Live every month, and you in your kitchen, me in mine, I give the ingredients ahead of times and the you know, what you need, not only the ingredients, but like, do you need a mixer? Do you need a cookie sheet? You know, all that stuff. And it is a lot of fun. It is super cheap, guys. The lower tier, I think, is like $3.99 or $4.99. And there's 3 tiers. It's really all the same thing at this point. I may add to the higher tiers later, but it is really how much you guys want to support me monetarily for that. But it is a really fun time. Sometimes we cook things I've made before. Sometimes we try new things. This last time we made marshmallows. They turned out wonderful, and I had never done that before. Time before that we made homemade soup, homemade pumpkin soup and homemade pumpkin pie. We've done soups and stews and breads and all sorts of stuff. Dessert, main course, all of that. So if you want to learn and have fun together, do that. You can sign up as a couple, as long as you watch as a couple. You can sign up and enjoy this cooking experience, enjoy this one-on-one time. It's more than one, but it's a lot of fun. And if you're looking for a gift that's pretty inexpensive, it's a monthly fee, but it's pretty inexpensive, and support me and want to be more involved in cooking, that is a really great gift, especially a last minute one. If you want more information about how to join, I will put a card up in the corner here. But as always, it is always a link in the description of every video I have. And there should be a little join button on the bottom below the screen if you're watching on the computer. If you're watching on an Apple product, there's some different things. So watch what I linked, and it'll show you how to get there on Apple. So, I don't know. Any other tips? Leave cookies for Santa? Yeah, do that. And milk. You have to have milk with your cookies. I don't know that he cares what kind. So, thank you for watching. I am saying Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, all of these things to you and your family. I hope you have a wonderful holiday get-together, and I hope travel goes really well for you. And wanted to remind you about some of these Christmas tips or big get-together tips. And always be safe, always drive safe, and get home safely. So we will see you after Christmas, and have a wonderful holiday, and we'll be back next Monday for a live chat. So thank you for watching. Share this around, share the holiday spirit around, and thank you so much for watching, and enjoy your day.